Is it not already bad enough that someone like Charlie Kirk was shot down and gone down so badly in front of everyone, in front of all Americans, for the simple reason of free speech, because he believed in free speech. He wanted to bring young people together, people who had even diverse opinions, who even disagree with him, people who, most of the time disagreed with him, so they can have an open dialogue, open debates, and be able to factor what the truths are themselves, all right? So is it not bad enough that such a tragic thing can happen to someone who was, harmlessly just talking freely, just having a free speech? Is it wrong to have a different opinion? Is it wrong? Now, here are the headlines and what the so-called leftist media has to say about this guy.
Up what was just said, he's been one of the most divisive, especially divisive younger figures in this, who is constantly sort of pushing this sort of hate speech or sort of aimed at certain groups. And I always go back to hateful thoughts lead to hateful words, which then lead to hateful actions. And I think that's the environment we're in, that people just, you can't stop with these sort of awful thoughts you have and then saying these awful words and not expect awful actions to take place.
Matt.
And that's the unfortunate environment we're in.
After one of the Doge employees was allegedly attacked in Washington, D.C., that's what Donald Trump used as justification to send in federal troops into Washington, D.C. to get things under control. The carjacking situation, he used that. And I know it's hard to predict the future, Mark, but you can imagine the administration using this as a justification for something.
Isn't it disgusting enough that someone was cut down in today's America simply because he had an opinion? Isn't it bad enough already? And it's even more dangerous that we have people like this who can sit down in a studio with a straight face to give this kind of narrative about someone who is dead. There's no sympathy for this guy and his family for being shot. That he's being shot because he had an opinion that is, probably different from what your views are, right? It's everybody's right to have different opinions. I can always believe what you believe in, and you don't have to agree with me always. But we should have an avenue where we can always sit down like human beings, like reasonable people, to talk it out. Like, let's disagree civilly. We can have a civil discussion and disagree, right? That's how it should be. And you're here telling me all of this you're saying to the world, right? It doesn't make sense. In what world does this make sense? Are you blaming the victim? Is that what this guy is doing? Guys, please help me out on the comment section. Let me understand what this guy is. Is he trying to blame the victim that he was supposed to be shot because he had a different opinion from others? So people should go about shooting people who they disagree with. Is that how things work?
Charlie Kirk got shot and killed. How do you feel?
Happy. Goodbye.
Wow. Did you see that Charlie Kirk just got shot and killed?
That's good.
Wow. That's good. That's good that people are getting shot just off a political view. Good that people are dying in America.
Did you see that Charlie Kirk got shot and killed today?
Yes, I did.
How do you feel about that?
I don't really have any feelings about it. Who are you?
Charlie Kirk got shot and killed today. We're just getting people's opinions. How do you feel about that?
Girl, someone had to do it. And that's how I feel at this point in time. But
I appreciate your honesty. I truly do. So you said someone had to do it.
yes. Try not to get all pulled up into that, but he was a misogynist. He was a disgusting person with disgusting beliefs.
So if you had a magical wand, a magical button that you could press and keep him from being assassinated, would you press that?
No. I think things happen for a purpose. And if that's how his life was ended, then that's how it was ended. So
it's so sad indeed watching all of these videos and the opinion these teenagers and students has to say about Charlie. And watching this video makes you realize something, how far gone the American society is currently, particularly with the youths. I think they've been brainwashed. They've sunk into this narrative that what is right is no longer right. And they currently lack this sense of what is right and what is wrong. You know, when you live in a world that what is right is, you know, determined by yourself, like you are the sole determinant of what is right and what is wrong, as opposed to statutory wrong and right, like how wrong, what everybody knows as wrong and right. It tells you that, you know, it's dangerous. It's a dangerous narrative, and I hope that the martyrdom and the, you know, this sad incident, I just hope that this sad incident that, you know, have befell America can help it resurrect and retrace its steps. Because for all purpose and intent, personally, looking at the life of Charlie Kirk so far, I think whatsoever wrong he did is that he loved America. You can see it. He had you know, he had nothing negative to say about. It's just that he loved America and he wanted to make America great again. And tell me where that's wrong to love your country. You say the right things. Today's world, I think, you know, these leftists just want people to keep your opinion. If you know, if they realize you're saying the right thing, they don't want to hear it. They want you to keep the opinion, keep it to yourself. Don't enlighten the youth. And it's dangerous. I don't know who is facilitating this for America, but I think they don't mean well for America. So my heart goes out to his family, his wife and his 2 kids. And, you know, the news today was that one of his kids, I think his daughter, was in the tent with him right there when he was shot. And it's just so bad. And that kid will forever live with that incident for the rest of her life. You know, it's just so bad. And at least, every human being, what makes us civilized is the ability to have sympathy and empathy. Put yourself in the shoes of, you know, this family, how you'd feel right now. Is it the right time for, you know, to make these unnecessary criticisms? It's bad. My heart goes out for the family, and Charlie, we love you. We miss you from all over the world. I hope right wherever you are right now, you know that your message got across, not just to America, but across the globe. So I'll see you guys on the next video.